Welcome to episode 83
Hey!
of Just One More Topic. I am Tridrachius.
I am Mad Joker.
And I'm Rarbagels.
Yes, he is.
With having more than one person, I completely forgot how we were going to segue the other names in. So, welcome, Mad Joker. Welcome, Rarbagels.
Hi, Tridrachius.
Good job, host.
Yeah. All right, so we were planning on this episode being last week, but schedules and stuff kind of got in the way.
Yep.
Wow, there's a delay. Anyway, so what we're going to be talking about is the Microsoft event that took place roughly 2 weeks ago, where they talked about things like Windows 10, because fuck Windows 9, and
Who needs
HoloLens, and Xbox cells, and all that fun stuff that took place. How a blind lady saw her baby for the first time.
Yep.
Why would you need Windows 9?
Partially
They end up
blind.
fucking up every other operating system. So, you know what? We're going to cut straight to the point. We're going to fuck up the next one.
All right,
Yep.
they are...
Or maybe they're like, we know we're gonna fuck up the next one, so we're just gonna move on the next one.
We're just gonna, make this, very efficient and just skip over 9, go right to 10, fuck that one up, release Vista 2, and
Maybe that's how it started. Maybe they started on Windows 9 and they're halfway through and they're like, this is even fucked up for us. And then they're just like, nah, just scrap it. Let's go to 10. 10's a better number anyway.
We'll give it to Xbox. It's okay.
yeah, it'll be the X window.
Or
That sounds bad.
maybe 9 was the one that wasn't fucked up.
Right? I'm telling you.
Blowing minds here.
Yeah.
See, 7, XP was good. They screwed up Vista. Then they went to 7. Then they went to 8. 8 was bad. So, okay, 9's going to be good. Straight to 10.
Straight to 10. Get the bad stuff out there.
We cannot screw up our own reputation. We must release bad products and force you to still buy it because we are Microsoft, not Apple, and you have to. So, yes. Kind of before we jump into this whole thing, Sony did announce that they are selling off Sony Online Entertainment. Completely rebranding the studio, so what this means for stuff like EverQuest and PlanetSide 2, who knows, but we'll talk about that next week. This is the Microsoft episode.
Episode.
One of the short things that they talked about was HoloLens.
HoloLens.
Pretty.
3D life. Everything around you is real, but not real. It's virtual real.
Don't touch me. The future.
Ah! Freaking out, man.
So what does this mean for gaming?
Well, I mean, obviously the gaming applications are, practically unlimited.
Well, during one of the reveals, they toyed around with putting Minecraft on top of real life objects.
Yeah.
You can play Minecraft on your coffee table and under it, on top of the dog.
Yep, everywhere.
That.
That
And that was about it.
You could be walking down the middle of the street playing Minecraft.
wham, and then that bus that the little kid.
It's just actually a
pushed.
cow in game. And you're like, man, these cows are moving fast.
Vroom, 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 vroom.
Speed hacks.
Real life Frogger.
How am I supposed to get leather at this rate?
Damn it, it moved. Damn it, it moved.
The new Grand Theft Auto. You can actually beat the hookers.
Yeah.
And it's not just a virtual first person. Now you are actually in the car.
You're in
with
the
a baseball
real
bat.
world
Beating
beating
a
up
hooker.
virtual hookers while still beating up real hookers in real life.
It's very immersive.
It's just the best version of multitasking we've ever come up with as a human race.
Good,
So
good
imagine-
job, Microsoft.
So imagine your normal task with high scores.
Yeah! Which means you're getting scored on your sexual life.
Yeah!
Oh, shit.
Achievement unlocked, more than 42 seconds.
I almost headbutted a table right then. So, there's obviously some other applications with HoloLens. I mean, everything's kind of going with this whole wearable technology. We've got smart watches and Google Glass has been out there for a while. So HoloLens is just kind of adding to that.
One thing I thought was interesting is they're working with it with 3D printing now.
Yes.
Yes.
3D printing, which is now, you can make hamburgers with a 3D printer and
Yeah.
it not taste like shit. Or
It's burned in
plastic.
the lab. I don't know about that. It's a little plastic.
I
But
mean,
being able to make your own controllers and stuff,
Yeah.
I mean, that's miniatures for like Dungeons and Dragons. That's going to be cool.
Yeah.
yep.
So it's like you're on the set of
You
like a
could-
Star Trek episode, but instead of all the cool shit going on, you're just sitting in your living room,
Yeah.
naked, making all kinds of like controllers for your own games.
See,
Or
and while sitting there naked, you could be sitting in an empty room with a 3D printer, and then you're like, my friends are coming over to play D&D. And then you 3D print the chairs and the table and the map and your clothes
yeah, and your
dice and
your clothes.
yes, please.
because
3D print yourself some clothes.
yes, and not virtual real life. No, real life.
Clothing.
Real life.
Well, see, with the HoloLens, though, they can be completely naked, and you can
Yeah.
just, like, drop in your own clothes.
But everyone else is
Dress up
seeing you
games.
naked, and nobody wants to see that.
Unless they're all also wearing HoloLens.
Exactly. Because, like, Google Glass, it worked so well, right?
Yeah.
That wasn't a failure at all.
Totally.
Of course not.
100% worked all of the way.
No one got beat up for wearing that, right?
Wait, people wore it? Who did you see wearing Google Glass?
Mostly conventions.
Exactly.
Yeah, there was those.
Of course.
Was that cosplay Google glasses though?
I think so. They made out of cardboard, painted all funny colors.
But anyway, HoloLens seems like a pretty cool idea. I mean, this whole virtual reality thing, it's been tried before, but now we're seeing a lot of companies starting to throw
Yep.
their hat in the ring, from Sony to Oculus Rift / Facebook, Microsoft, Facebook, yeah,
Google.
Google, yes, Google. Forgot about Google,
Google.
which is really hard to forget about Google because they're every fucking where. But anyway, HoloLens, pretty cool. But the biggest announcement that came from this event was the new operating system, Windows 10, which a lot of people have been talking about. What happened to 9? Well, apparently 7, 8, 9. So we're going right to 10. So,
That
You
was
okay?
horrible.
I
I think I'm done here.
so anyway, well, that was a quick time in the HR office. But anyway, so Windows 10. What do you all think of what is happening with this new operating system that's supposedly bridging the gap between every Microsoft everything?
I do like the fact that they're actually talking about for the first year it's available, you will have a free upgrade. From I'm not sure if they're introducing if they're going to let you upgrade from XP or not, but from Windows 7, Windows 8.1, you will have a free upgrade straight to Windows 10.
Sweet.
Good start.
Sweet.
They talked about integrating features with the Xbox for you gamers out there, because
Was
this
hopefully watching this show.
is specifically for you, where you can, appear online as if you're on your Xbox, but you're on your computer. We don't, if they're going to extend that to PC gaming, if they might actually support PC gaming as Microsoft and just kind of bridge the two worlds. I mean, console gaming has been getting closer and closer to PC style gaming, slowly inching closer to it. PC Supreme.
The only problem I see with that was going to be the controller schemes.
Yeah.
I mean, someone with a keyboard and mouse will have a clear advantage over someone with a controller.
Especially
Always.
with like first-person shooters. The main one that gets brought up is
Specifically.
Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
Counter-Strike being the
Twitch
prime
shooter.
example for keyboard and mouse versus controller. But then there's things like the action-adventure stuff like Assassin's Creed,
Yep.
There's pros and cons for both. But
And sometimes the computer schemes are horrible. Dark Souls.
there's also like League of Legends. Consoles have tried it. Doesn't really work very well with the controller. Whereas stuff like Schmite fits much better with
Yeah.
the whole controller layout because it is a 3D, not a top-down type of control scheme.
I think one of the earlier renditions of PC to a console was StarCraft for the N64.
Yeah.
That worked out fantastic.
Yeah.
Diablo for the PS1.
Ugh.
That was bad.
EverQuest for the PS2.
Ugh.
So, I mean, they've come a long way. Things have greatly improved. I mean, there's some games that work better for PC than they do console and vice versa.
Everything.
But the thing is that Microsoft also talked about the next DirectX research number. I don't remember exactly what it is, but
12, 13?
sure.
42 seconds. Sorry.
437.
Anywho,
Numbers.
So the next DirectX, meaning that maybe Microsoft is actually taking PC gaming seriously again for the first time since the 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, 2004, 2005.
Yeah.
So there's that. Bridging the gap between Xbox and Windows sounds like a win-win as far as gamers are concerned because, hey, there's an actual emphasis on bridging the gap between those two markets.
And I hear the start menu's back.
Yes, definitely. Which
About
they're integrating kind of the start menu they had from Windows
Yes.
7 and the new window panes
panel
from
system.
the panel system from Windows 8. So it's going to be about the size of your start menu. So have the normal start menu on the side with an extra window with all full of your panes on the other side.
Kind of your favorites of sorts.
Exactly.
Pinning, it's like, well, I'm going to use this more often. I'm going to use this more often. So it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm actually excited for it.
A nice hybrid between what worked with 7 and the one thing that worked with 8.
I've got my hopes up.
Right?
So, yes, and it's just in time for Microsoft to squash them.
Yeah, so they can
Because there's going to be something where it's like,
crush
okay,
them into the dirt.
after your first year, now you owe us $300.
Oh, God.
Super!
Oh, what?
I guess
I can
I
downgrade,
guess-
right? Back to 7.
take my money.
And what do you mean that if I try to revert back, everything's locked in tin mode, and now I'm going to have to go through a painstaking process to you fuckers?
So you just want me to
Yes.
pay the money? Yeah?
Is,
Okay.
is it just going to be easier? Do I get a discount? No. Here's my card.
Take my money.
Because
Just
I
take
have to, because I've decided a free upgrade, and now you've locked everything behind your Windows 10 wall, and now I don't have a computer to even do anything to pull the stuff. You fuckers.
One of the other cool features was it's supposed to seamlessly work between your desktops, your laptops, your tablets,
Yep.
your
Yes.
cell phones.
It's like having one computer and a lot of computers.
Exactly.
One operating system to rule them all.
One
Except for
to
Linux.
bind them. Your different devices, I mean.
Oh, yeah.
One to bind your different devices together on one system.
Linux?
So, the fun thing about it is, no matter what device you are, or what device you're using, wow, it's already
because
happening.
you're a robot doesn't mean all the viewers are robots.
Beep boop.
The interesting thing about it is that whenever you jump from one device to another, it actually changes screen size. Everything adapts based on what you're actually using. So you can do something on your laptop, pull it up on your phone, and leave, and it adjusts based on that device.
Which is
pretty
gonna
cool.
which is gonna add a whole new list of things you can't do in the car on your phone.
Yes. Like those PowerPoints that you've been working on
Yes.
for the past 7
You can
hours.
do your PowerPoints in the car on your phone.
Oh, God.
while you're. Oh shit!
Time to die on the way to business meetings.
I just need to add the. Oh, I ran into a kid that was pushing a bus. Shit. And this has been episode 83 of Just One More Topic. Anything that we missed, post in the comments, subscribe. We got a lot of new shows that are now in development. And
Yay.
yeah, so make sure you subscribe so that you do not get left out in the dust. Because
Out in the dust.
dark.
You heard
Out.
it here first, people.
Out.
Don't get left out in the dust. I'm Roy Bagels.
I'm Mad Joker.
I am unfortunately, but also fortunately, Tridrachius.